So, whatever you're carrying right now, you're not alone in it. God sees it, He understands it, and He's not walking away from you. Keep going, you're closer than you think. Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Jonathan. I like to talk about God and personal growth. And the best way to support me is to at least leave a like or subscribe. Today's topic is going to be about everybody is going through something. So let's get right into it. Everyone you see is fighting something you can't see. The smile, the confidence, the I'm good, it's not always the truth. And it feels like you're the only one struggling. You're not. I've personally been through this for a long time, and I can tell you that I would always say I'm okay. I'm good because I didn't want to talk about my feelings, but it wasn't just about that. It was more about I don't know how to talk about my feelings without feeling weak. I was always taught you're a guy, grow up, get over it. And that's how most guys are growing up. And there's nothing wrong with that. You just weren't taught right. So, this is a. If you're hearing this message, it's going to be a season where you need to start working on that. It doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter how young you are. You have an opportunity to work on yourself and be the example for other people. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to challenge you this season that we're in right now is to work on it. Okay? It's not going to be easy, it's not going to be simple, but it can be possible. And as a guy that has personally gone through it, I would tell you that it is going to be one of the hardest things that you have to do. But just because you weren't taught it as a kid doesn't mean you can't teach yourself to go through it. Alright, guys, so we're in the first bullet point, and it's everyone is carrying something, even the people you think that have it all together. The people that you grew up knowing they are going through something, those are the family members. Those are the uncles, those are the aunts, those are the big brothers, the little sisters, big sisters, and even your parents. We knew that they were going through something, but they didn't want to talk about it because they weren't taught how to. And it hurts. It really does hurt when you see someone that you care about go through something and they don't want to talk about it. In this day and age, well, back in the day, it was more taught of if you're going through something, you're weak. And this day and age, you can talk about those type of things. And I don't want you to feel like you can't. Everyone is going through something. Everyone is going through the hardest part of their life. And when you become older, you don't know how to express it, so you start hurting the people who actually want to be in your life. So it makes things 100 times worse. And there's a lot of people that actually want and care about you. So don't feel like what you're going through is that you're the only person going through it. A lot of us, especially in the Hispanic community, were taught just get over it. And you're eventually going to be okay. So please don't put yourself down. You think that you're the only one going through it. A lot of other people are going through it. And you don't start realizing it until you start talking about it. You don't start realizing it until you start asking people, how are you really doing? And then you start realizing this person that I look up to has issues too. So why am I beating myself up when I can talk to them and maybe they can teach me something or I can teach them something? Don't put yourself down for those little moments where you feel like you can't. Life sucks sometimes, but doesn't mean it has to suck all the time. Alright, guys, so we are now in the second bullet point, and the second bullet point says, God doesn't ignore your struggles, He works through it. In Psalms 34:18, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted, and He saves those who are crushed in the spirit. God doesn't look for perfect people. You know why? Because perfect people have already an agenda in their mind. They are type A personality. They are, this needs to get done this way, and this way, and that's how it's going to happen. It's not like that. And He wants the ones who are hurting. He wants the ones that need work on. He wants the ones that are missing something. It's not about being perfect. It's never going to be about being perfect. The only perfect person in the entire world was Jesus Christ. He did everything right and never sinned. But He was also made to be the sacrifice for us. So, don't compare yourself to someone. Oh, I can't find God because I'm not perfect. I have to heal. I'm depressed. I was hurt, and I'm not okay right now, and I'll be better soon. It's not about that. Do the things that make you happy, and then you start working on getting healed, and then you start working on being yourself. And during that process, at your lowest point, God was there. So if He's there, out of all the people that had abandoned you, ignored you, didn't want to talk to you, just kept telling you to get over it, get over it, get over it, and He's the one that tells you, I'm going to be there no matter what, and I'm not going to manipulate you. I'm going to be there when you want me to be there. That is the hardest part to understand. Because why would someone care about us, right? Why would someone say, I don't care how much and how long it's going to take, I'm going to be there. I'm not going to say anything, and I'm just going to just wait for you to be ready. You know how powerful that is? How hard it sounds that you have someone like that? He is there when you are in the middle of the night crying and you can't sleep and you're going through something. Trust me. I've personally been there, and as someone who has been saved for a long time, I sometimes still go through that. Sometimes. There's just those days that it just comes up, and what you do is you make sure that you keep your foundation at Christ. If you had just found God, yeah, I want to make sure that you are always talking to Him. If you are 15 or 20 years in with God, keep doing the same thing, but get better at it. Get better at it. You shouldn't be the same way that you were when you first found God. And it happens to us a lot, but this is the season for it. This is the season to actually heal from what you're going through. You are going to be okay. I am telling you that if I can do it, I know that you can. Alright guys, we are going to finish up the video here today. Again, if you want to support me, the best way to support me is to leave a like and subscribe. It really helps out the algorithm, so that way if someone needs to hear this message, it'll get to them. So let's finish up here today. So whatever you're carrying right now, you're not alone in it. God sees it. He understands it. And He's not walking away from you. Keep going. You're closer than you think. This is the season where you get to go through this with God, instead of go through it with alcohol, medication, therapist, family, friends. You get to go through it with God. And when you understand that He's truly there for you, things just all of a sudden they change, and it's just a different type of feeling. I want you to understand that and to realize that it is okay. That you are okay. That just because you are not okay doesn't mean that He is leaving you. He is someone who knocks at the door and asks for your permission to come in. He's not the person that's going to burden you. He's not the person who's going to manipulate you. He's not the one that's going to make you feel bad. He's not the one that's pushing you away. But if you tried everything in the world to get better and it doesn't work, why do you keep trying? Give Him a chance to be in your life. It's all it is, just a chance. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Trust me, I know it's gonna work. But give it a chance. That's all you have to do. Just one chance to be able to just say, you know what, God, I'm gonna allow you to be in my life. Because that's all He wants. He made you the way that you are, and He wants you the way that you are. Because He knows that if you're going through something, that you're gonna be stronger when you come out of it. Alright, guys. That is gonna be the end of this video for today. I do thank you for your life and for your attention today. I do hope that you enjoy your week, your day, and I love you guys very much. If you ever need to reach out, please check out my link in my bio. It has all my other socials. And I will see you guys in the next one.